You
It's your
already
boy.
know. It's your boy, KJTH, here with, say your name.
Rishi?
And
Chris, bro.
yeah. I'm getting them flowing, getting them going.
Yeah.
So we actually gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna start off with Chris, and maybe one day this might y'all might get a spin-off one day.
Yeah.
So
Spin-off.
he gonna start off with his topics.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. The first topic is, can you still be successful without going to college? Like become successful. You know, like without going to college, like you can become still like making a lot of money.
You technically can, but I mean, it's hard out here regardless. Like, you really gotta be around the right people, because like it's hard. Like I'll say, like I said yesterday, like the system is really hard. You gotta look out for uh what what these people are doing out in the streets. And if you me from Baltimore, you it's just like you gotta look out for the police too, because you say a certain thing, somebody might come back one day and get you. So any way you can become successful, I'll say do that. But if you're able to go to college, I'll say that it is a great experience, because there's a lot of things that can be lined up for you. Like, honestly, that's how we're here today. It is through
College.
uh is through college.
Mm-hmm.
So I say utilize every resource that you have
Yeah.
to become the most uh become as successful as you can.
Yeah.
And try to put yourself around the right people, because everything's high.
Yeah.
Rent is like what, $2,000 to $3,000 a month.
I mean, true.
Food is so much.
Yeah.
Transportation is so much. All of that is
That's true, bro. But if you go to California,
high.
you'll see it's worse there. But anyways.
So try to yeah. So I would say, if you're in a position that you can go to college and focus on it, uh, uh, do that. And also, yeah, utilize everything you have.
Yeah. Anyways.
But y'all gotta, I want to challenge y'all to elaborate more on things. So what are your thoughts on it? On the question.
My thoughts on the question. I mean, you can't be successful without college. It depends what situation you're in or what talent you have. You know, you have to have a certain talent to be successful without college. Like this, for example, let's say like you have certain talents. You know, like notice how these entrepreneurs we learn in college, that we've been learning in college. Notice how majority of them, they didn't even go to college. They start off as poor, and somehow they start selling another stuff. Like, for example, like if you look at a guy who sell food, you know, like made his food's good at cooking something, and then he went from making low money to making a lot, you know? I just noticed that whenever we learn about entrepreneurs in college, I noticed a majority of them that we learn about, they didn't even go to college and they're more successful. And look at these billionaires like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and whatever. I forgot the other billionaires. They didn't go to. I mean, Elon Musk kind of did go to college, but at the same time, some of them didn't go to college and make more money. But my dad told me this. It's because they're very intelligent, which means they're a genius. That's why they're able to do it without college, because they know how to. But I mean, like, I would say you should go to college just for some experience, just to get some knowledge, you know, how to make businesses and stuff, or learn some things, you know. And guess what? Sometimes when you go to college, you still live under your parents' roof, and your parents still have food for you, still pay for your college stuff, you know, and still look out for you. Like us, for example, you know. Like currently, we work in here, you know. That's all I'm gonna say, you know.
Oh yes. What about you, Rishi? I want you to elaborate. I know I'm challenging you. I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
But if you want to do this for real,
Yeah.
this is what we had to do. So
Alright,
so go into detail.
I mean, I would say some people like there's other options out there besides college. Like you can internship, you can like
Trade school?
start trade school, yeah, trade school, and like you
Or-
know,
Yeah, I mean, like that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
like there are some jobs. I mean, like it depends. Like in college, like I mean, if you're going to become a doctor or a lawyer or a surgeon, that's when you need to go to college, like a university. You know why? Because you have to learn more experience. You know why? Because you don't want to make a single mistake. Because if you do one mistake in surgery, you could kill the patient. That's the thing, bro. Like I mean, like you gotta be careful when you do surgery. Because if you mess up one nerve, the person will die. At the same time, like I feel like college isn't necessary when it comes to becoming doctors, engineers, or lawyers. Or let's say like computer softwares. When it comes to doing computer science. I mean, like, but to become a video editor, I feel like that doesn't need college, but depends on what type of video editor you're becoming. It just depends. If you're gonna be a video editor when it comes to advanced stuff, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I get exactly what you said, but I don't want to lose your train of thought. You said when you become a video editor of advanced stuff.
Yeah, I mean, advanced. I mean, you could use college, but at the same time, it does cost money. But guess what? Some parents are willing to pay for your kids' college. Anyways, here.
I know, that's a fact. Um, yeah. So overall, I'll say, yeah, try if you try to go to college, try to have a backup plan at least.
yeah,
But um, I mean, if if you are talented enough to not do it, you better know that you are number one in that field. You are irreplaceable, regardless of what a piece of paper might say.
Exactly.
So Chris got another topic.
Let me see. Can you take it? Okay. So the third topic I got for y'all
This-
is
What's that? I thought you were going number two. I thought you were going
Oh,
order.
we did. Oh, no, my bad. I apologize.
Okay, you go in whatever order.
Okay, topic 2. What are the positive and negative effects on rap music?
I think it just depends on like what you listen to, who you listen to. I think I think if you do it in a positive way, like how I freestyle, like I just I did it kind of just like for fun. Everybody knew it was for fun. I wasn't really like I didn't cuss on there or anything, and I showed that I had actual skills. Like I had actual skills to make what I was saying rhyme. Like dead straight up gets back in the paddle because it's really like that. This ain't even a battle. They tried to mess me up. I ain't even get rattled. Don't talk 6ix9ine a gun or nothing, man. You know they finna tattle. Got the LOBD cause like I'm from Seattle. I'm the GOAT, man, just like iPhone's Apple. I can be the notch just like Ray Lewis, man. You know I'm finna make that tackle. See, like everything rhymed, everything flowed, and you can tell it wasn't nothing, nothing too serious. Although sometimes I think some rappers just talk about gang stuff
yeah,
that,
Those are the negative
and
effects.
I think some of them it's
Right.
it's because of how they're getting marketed. So they're marketed a certain way, so they had to talk about it. But some of them are just talking about it like how we do, just like be aware of certain things that's out there in the streets.
Yeah.
That's how they talk about it. So yes, it depends on how you interpret it. Try to not uh take everything with a grain of salt. So like if you listen to like just uh or like try to learn something positive from, if you do listen to rap music, try to learn something positive from it instead of the negative effects of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say.
Uh huh.
Like if you listen to it, try to listen to okay, like the rapper is telling you what what happened to prevent you from doing the same thing. Now, if you listening to a rapper that's trying to encourage you to go out there and do those illegal things, you probably shouldn't listen to them. So, I've been rambling on, but what are your thoughts about it?
My thoughts about it. I mean, it depends on. Oh, that. My bad. Oh,
What's your thoughts about it?
let me tell you my thoughts about it. I mean, it depends. Like, if it's used in the good way, I don't have a problem. But if it's used in the bad way, like for example, what I mean when you use it in the bad way is basically is that if they use it to glorify drugs, killing, gang activity, and all those stuff, and it glorified, like the other stuff. Like for example, like all those stuff that I already mentioned yesterday. I don't want to talk about like those. It's like 18 exclusive something. Like 18 plus. Like how we have women doing that crap and stuff. I mean, it's on them, it's their life. At the same time, I wouldn't want them to push it on kids. I mean, like when you have a kid, like you want to show a good example, experience. Hear me out, but you heard of No Jumper, guys, right?
Yeah.
Like Adam 22, for example. I mean, don't get me wrong, I used to love his podcast. When I was a kid, a teen, young at the time, I didn't think of what type of person he was. The only thing I focused on was because of the podcast, and not only that, I like the fact that he did collabs with many rappers. That's why, in that time, I didn't know better. But once I actually realized what type of person he was, I'm like, man, I'm just stupid for taking him as an influence. Because number one, he's literally married towards a woman, and he allowed his wife to, you know, I you already know the word as whatever, to have
Yeah, I get what
another
you're
guy.
saying.
To me, it's just stupid because number one, how can you allow your wife to do that? That's considered cheating. It just proves that this generation in the USA and the West is falling apart. You know why? Because people are glorifying all this promiscuous stuff, all this filth, like drinking and stuff, and all this bull crap. And to me, it's just ridiculous.
Okay.
Like
So,
but I mean,
okay.
hip hop should be used for good. For example, like Tupac, he made a song called "Dear Mama." That's a meaning good, positive rap song. You know why? Because he made a song about his mom, like saying that how much he loves her and how much he's sorry. Because I actually listened to that song from Tupac. I actually enjoy it. There are actually songs that are about meaning of life, like what you go through. Like I can think like Tupac has a talent. Same with X. Because when he's not rapping aggressively, I know that he actually has a talent singing. Because he actually was showing actually his actual talent. Meaningful lyrics.
Okay, Rishi, what are your thoughts?
On rap,
Yes, on the positive and negative effects of rap.
I mean, rap in general is like, I like it. It got, like, yeah, basically.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But elaborate more. We challenging you.
Okay, so like, for like rap thing, I mean, like, there's good ways to do it and there's bad ways to do it. Like, put up gang violence signs and like stuff like that. I don't encourage any of those things. But like, you do whatever you want, bro. Money is money.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay. Chris, what's your next topic?
Okay, the next topic is what's worse, anxiety or depression?
I think you'll go. I want him to go. I'll go last.
Okay.
I want one of you to go first. Y'all can pick
I-
which one.
Okay, as someone who has experienced a lot of anxiety, I would say it depends on. I'll say depression is worse, but sometimes anxiety can lead to suicide. You know why? Let me tell you, for example, when you're too anxious to the point like you're feeling sad, you feel scared for your life, like you don't trust anyone, that can actually lead to suicide. Because if you don't talk to anyone about it, you could like commit suicide. But I did have thoughts about it, but I never actually did it. Why? Because I hold it in. Because I said to myself, hey, it's not worth taking my own life. Why? Because God is watching me. Because if you take your own life, God will disown you. You know why? Because God put you in this world for a reason. In Islam and other religions, committing suicide is a major sin. And I know for a fact it's not worth it because if you commit suicide on purpose, to the point like just because you're feeling some way, you'll end up burning in the afterlife. I mean, like I don't know about the rest, but at the same time, it's not worth killing yourself. You know why? Because once you kill yourself, you're gone for life. Instead of that, just seek help or just pray. like praise basically because I pray to a lot of times. I just pray or do like and that's that. When I think of killing myself, I just think that Allah is always by my side. You know why? Because number one, He's the reason why I'm still alive and I'm still breathing and that I'm still doing good. You know why? Because He saved me from committing suicide. He saved me from many situations. I just know it. Didn't pay attention to the signs, but I did know. But I am aware He did save me. Like, and there's a reason why things happen for a reason. Because it's God who planned it out. God allowed us stuff to happen for a reason. He knows our future. He knows what's going to happen. And He can read our minds and thoughts. But anyways, that's all I have to say.
Rishi, you next up, and I'm gonna go last.
Which is for the like anxiety, suicide, right?
Yeah, anxiety or depression, which one is worse?
Anxiety. I said.
Why though?
I
Elaborate.
say depression because like, I mean, humans are like social creatures. I mean, if we don't got like another human around, I mean, what's the purpose of life?
I mean, that's true, bro. I mean, but sometimes the life is not always about having fun. Me as a Muslim, this is what in my religion says life is called. Life is considered a test, a trial. You know why? Because there's a reason why bad things happen and good things happen, to keep a balance. The reason why bad things happen because God is testing us to see if we're strong enough for our faith, God tests those who He loves the most. Like, let's say, like, He tests you in bad ways. For example, you're going through a lot of stuff. Like, let's say, like, the kids in Gaza are being killed, People are going through a lot of stuff. But guess what? They have a strong faith. You know why? They can destroy their buildings, destroy their mosques, but they can't destroy their faith. You know why? Because they have a strong faith in their heart. And that's that. I've seen even videos of people talking about there's this woman in Gaza, her child was killed, but she thanked Allah for saving her child. You know why? Because because the child's in paradise. Because number one, when you die, you go to paradise. But it depends if you're a good person or a bad person. But not just that, it depends if you're a believer and that you follow the 5 pillars of Islam. But whatever religion you practice, just be a good person.
Oh yes. Me, honestly, I'm gonna say this is Men's Mental Health Month, so I'm glad y'all bringing up topics.
Yeah, because we decided to talk about mental health.
Like this. I think if you're not suicidal and this is Men's Mental Health Month, we're trying to also make sure y'all okay. So take this, I guess. Never, don't take anything I say with the wrong way. So I think if you're not suicidal, I think anxiety might be worse because this is like you scared to do certain things.
Yeah, I have to agree more with you, bro.
Be like it's like you don't even want to. It's like dang, it's like I don't want to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna do this today or that today. Versus. Something gotta cheer you up. Something, no matter how man. I mean, everybody different, but no matter how depressed you is, something before at least one time in life has made you laugh, and made you smile, has made you happy. Things of that nature, versus anxiety, which makes you not even. It makes you be like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk to this person. I don't want to talk to that person. Versus, but they're both extremely, extremely bad. So I'm pretty sure y'all know the number.
Yeah.
So yeah, and please call and let's. I know I say Men's Mental Health Month, but hey, anybody. Call them.
Yeah.
Call them up. Make sure they okay, cause that might be the only phone call that
they'll pick up.
Yeah, that might be the only phone call they pick up. That might be the only phone call that'll get them through the day. So
exactly.
For the rest of the month, we're gonna advocate. We're gonna advocate this as much as possible, especially because COVID. I feel like I feel like to this day it affects
every man.
Well,
no,
it affects.
Everyone.
I wouldn't say everybody, but a majority of people. Besides besides the youth who really,
Exactly.
besides the little babies who really ain't even, all they know is, I guess, mommy or daddy, or mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Um,
Yeah,
so yeah.
basically. I mean, like, when we were born, basically, we got to enjoy like the early 2000s, and we didn't. Oh yeah, I did remember. Mom said there was a pandemic in the early 2000s before. I forgot what was that disease called. I forgot what the virus was called. But
Chickenpox.
yeah, chicken pox. You know, I existed at the time, but I was little at the time. It's like this, but then we had the COVID virus happen during my sophomore year. Like you were a sophomore, bro, right?
Yeah.
And you were a sophomore as well, bro. This was like 2019, basically, you know. So basically, you know, they told us that we're gonna be out of school for 4 weeks, that we will come back. But guess what? It's been like months, and
It's been like a whole year.
Months
whole
and
year.
years.
And we've been virtual. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was happy that we didn't go back to school. You know why? Because I just wanted to play video games.
Dude, I was just like going on like.
And I think it still has an effect today because we gotta learn things legitimately on the
I
fly.
really
Like
been-
we had to learn,
Yeah.
like how to do our college classes is on the fly, and
Exactly. And not only that, bro.
we had to learn how to do the podcast to a degree. Or at least I had done something similar before, but at least on the being on that booth, which feels different. I had to learn how to redo that. I had to learn how to do that, and then on top of that, it's just like everything high. You buy one thing, and it's like, dang, now I don't got no more money.
Yeah.
So
I mean, not only that. I mean, like, ever since I've been in the house, you know, like during the pandemic, you know, we've been there for a year, you know. I'm gonna be honest, it started getting boring. It started making me feeling like, you know what, sad. You know why? Because I couldn't see my friends, and not only that, virtual school was hard for me to learn. You know, learning the math on virtual is hard. And at that point, that's when my mind started challenging. Like, man. And second thoughts, I'd rather go to school in person. Why? Because I want to see my friends. Because it's more easier. Not just that, I get to socialize with people. Because you know why? Because I felt like not depressed, but I felt sad because I didn't get to see my friends, and not only that, I didn't get to enjoy the rest of my sophomore year and junior year in person. The only I did got to enjoy in junior in a way, but there were not that much people. There was only a few. The only person who was there was my man Corbin. You know, me and him. Like you know the man Corbin. If you're watching this, Corbin, shout out to you, bro.
yeah, and then you're stuck on this screen all day, and that could be an addiction into a certain degree.
Exactly. And let me tell you something.
What
bro.
we doing? I mean, at least we doing it in a positive way, but what we doing now could be addicted because
And yeah,
y'all was ready to go on a whole nother app.
yeah, let me tell you
I'm
this,
like,
guys.
dang.
And let me tell you all this. I never remember I used to play Minecraft a lot with my friends. We would join on Xbox, we would all FaceTime, you know. And not only that, bro. Ever since we were able to go outside for a bit, when the pandemic started becoming calmer, you know, like they started letting people go out for a bit. I decided to, you know, okay, so you know, I decided to go out and see my friends, you know. And we all were happy to see each other, you know. But at the same time, they have to make sure we're vaccinated, you know. I mean, unfortunately, when you're a minor, your parents are obligated to vaccinate their kid. I mean, if they want to, you know. But when you're 18, you don't have to be obligated to be vaccinated. Why? Because it's your body. You make a decision towards yours, you know. But me personally, I did got the vaccine, but it felt painful. But guess what? I was used to it, you know, because I was happy. You know why? Because at least I thought it was gonna be. I originally thought the vaccine will protect us, was prevent us from getting COVID. But in reality, that's not the case. To me personally, what's the point of getting vaccines if they don't protect you from diseases? If you still get a disease from it, and not only that, some people die from the vaccine. I mean, like, but hey, other than that, when I went to school in person, see my friend, my man Corbin, obviously, you know how the teachers used to tell us cover your nose because we wore not masks below our nose because we couldn't breathe well with these masks.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Hey, remember when the teachers told us that Corbin's a bad influence?
I remember that, but at the same time, I didn't care because why? He was the realest he was the realest brother since freshman year, you know.
Exactly.
And not only that, he does more for us than any other people could do. He did more for the community, bro. I'm not joking. And I'm stating facts. I know he did.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this, Corbin, thank you for doing more for the community. And God bless you, bro. And be safe, bro. And hopefully, if you want to hang out this weekend, we can, bro.
All right, what's your next topic?
The next topic is it's a topic. My 4. Okay.
Number 4.
What are your thoughts on OCD which is obsessive compulsive disorder, and what's your opinion on bipolar disorder?
Um, OCD. I feel like it could have been like it could be a COVID thing or pre-COVID. Just I feel like it's OCD is when you're just precautious of
I mean,
getting certain germs because you know certain things can get affected, things of that nature.
yeah,
Um,
that's true, bro.
so yes, I just hope that you break out of that because if you don't, like like your hands can get messed up or whatever you like overly doing can get
Yeah,
messed
but I
up.
mean,
So
like OCD can they take it to the extreme. Like even though their hands are clean, but they feel like I know how OCD feels. You know why? Because I have that disorder.
and yes,
But I didn't.
and
But what my obsession was not with germs. It was more with other stuff. You
I
know,
be why would you? I wouldn't go in depth for
I'm not gonna go in
certain.
that far, but at the same time, OCD. Let me tell you, you don't want to know
Just
how.
something you want the public to know though.
I know I'm not telling the public this, but I'm just saying you don't want to know
We're
how OCD.
live, bro. We're live.
Oh my bad, bro. Anyways, bro, I'm gonna say this, but you don't want to know how OCD feels, because number one, it doesn't only feel like you have to repeat this, but also it'll feel like a weight on you. Like basically, it'll make you feel anxious. You know, it feels like you can't resist it. You know, I mean like, y'all don't know. If for those who have OCD, obviously you know how it feels. But you don't want to know the feeling for those who don't have it, because you know you actually would not want to be in their shoes. In my shoes.
Um,
But with bipolar disorder, I heard of it, but I don't know much. The only thing I can know about is that okay, so you know people with bipolar disorder change character. Basically, you say like they act happy and they change from a mood to a different mood. You know, like happy into sad or something.
yeah.
That's something I learned or something like.
Like if you're born with it, it's sad. But if like, I think especially to the 25 and younger crowd, like no matter how much, no matter how tough they might be, like some of us like are going through a lot, and so because we going through a lot and endured a lot. We're looked at soldiers, but that brain might still be a little bit fragile. So
Yeah.
try to not. That's why I speak. Try to not to expose the not only children but the youth to too many too many things that like you get exposed to too many things it could cause something like that um
Mhm.
so that's what this podcast is designed to be to keep keep the youth innocent and also to but also be real about certain things that are out there and why they should avoid those things. So I believe Chris got one more topic, and
Yeah.
then we gonna go with me and Rishi go, or me and Rishi might go back and forth.
Yeah.
And
Anyways.
but he gonna close out regardless.
Anyways, topic 5. My topic 5 is like what is the best skill to cope with stress? You know, like what do you think can help with stress when you're very stressed out?
I would say if you're young enough, stay physically active.
Mm-hmm.
Like stay physically active. Even if you let's say you got a basketball hoop outside, even if you only go out there and shoot for 30 minutes, do that. If you got somebody that you can talk to, that you trust, that you can truly like open up to with all the things that has happened to you in your life, uh, then then talk to that person. Um, try to stay physically active. Be around people who you know will positively impact you and not uh, negatively impact you or hurt you. Uh, and try to build honest relationships. If you build honest relationships, it that will uh that will help. When you feel like you gotta hold everything in, that's gonna cause you to not be not be the same. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Rishi can close on this topic.
Yeah, you close on the topic, bro. Alright. Hold
What
on.
are your thoughts
Hold
on
on.
it?
Can I hit him?
Yes.
Thank
Yeah, what are your thoughts on?
Yeah, like what are your thoughts? How to cope with stress? That's his
I say
topic.
just like if you got a stress ball, just like squeeze it, and like you know, or place, just play video games or something that can make you calm you down.
Oh yeah. But what about what about on the physical level? That can
Oh, physical. Well,
yeah
I
yeah.
said take a walk and like something like that.
I like you to elaborate a lot more, Rishi.
All right. You could also play with the dog if you have one, a pet.
Or any animal.
Just do
Any
something.
animal.
Do something. Yeah. So basically do something
Physical,
physically.
yeah. Physically
Uh.
active. Yeah, something like
Yeah, like do
Okay.
something physical, like lift some weights and stuff, and not just that, go outside and do landscaping, like do something productive, that can get you out of stress,
that. Switch one.
Oh, switch phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can do that, like basically you can like. This is what my dad did to me when I almost had a mental breakdown. When I always was about.
We're live.
I know, bro, but I'm.
Oh,
I'm
you want to advocate? Okay.
advocate,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. He's
bro.
strong. He really strong.
Okay, bro. So like when I was having a severely breakdown, I almost actually passed out. But then my dad saved me. He actually saved me. Basically he grabbed me to make sure I didn't fall. And not only that, once I was calming down a bit, he decided to give me some coconut juice. You remember the coconut juice we drank yesterday?
Yeah.
That's the one he gave me. And then after that, he took me outside to look at some plants. Do some yard work. Like fix the roads. Like it's like you're patching stuff. The broken parts of the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And ever since I was focusing only on that, guess what? I got my mind off of that. This something that I was feeling so anxious about. I felt back to normal again. I felt so good, because my dad, he's the reason why I'm still okay. You know why? Because he told me instead, don't be on your phone too much. Just go outside, play sports, or like fix something. Like, because yesterday, let me tell you what I was doing. I was pulling the weeds from the grass. Like the weeds. Because the weeds kill the grass. That's something I was doing to cope with something. And not only that, I like to work out, make edits, on my phone, and do other stuff, And I like to hang out with my man Rishi and my boy Javante.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we might hang out some point again, because last time the two of them went hanging out on my birthday,
Yeah, I beat him at laser tag.
I wiped out the whole.
No, I beat you at laser tag.
Okay, guys.
Oh
Okay,
my
guys.
mama, I wiped out the whole lot.
Anyways, guys.
On his mother, huh? On his mother.
Anyway,
Okay,
guys.
bet.
I don't put nothing.
Anyway, guys. Anyway, off topic. The point is that if you're going through mental health, just talk to your parents about it. Or let's say, like, if you're a parent and you have a kid who has a mental health, at least help your kid out. Like, at least get him off that thoughts. Like maybe do him something to occupy him. For example, probably take him out to do yard work, or probably do anything that he might enjoy. Or probably you could go fishing. Or swimming. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, at least do something to distract the kid, or person, whatever, so they will not be having their thoughts on something they're feeling anxious about, because it's not good.
Yeah, I got a song. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to play the full song, but I got a song with that. Cause I know a lot of people.
Make it copyrighted. We make it copyrighted.
I'm gonna only play like a brief part of it, but like I know not everybody believes in God, but it's like most people like. But if you're somewhat spiritual, I got a song that I can play for you, that I'll play. That definitely get people going. But anyways, it's my turn to slide, and then Rishi probably for the last 15 to 20 minutes is gonna slide. No, it's not your turn yet. I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'm gonna briefly go.
All right.
I'm give a recap on the NBA draft because that just happened.
Miami. Let's
And
talk about Miami first.
no. Um, like time goes by fast. Like majority of the majority of the um the players that got drafted are
The
are younger than
Miami
us.
Heat.
Are younger than us.
Yeah, and that they're also in Miami,
No,
right?
no. My I'm gonna make it long again. Stop.
Okay.
So my favorite pickup was the point guard slash shooting guard the Spurs had got last night. I believe him and Wemby uh uh might be dangerous, but honestly, well, everything I was doing covering sports wise, that was one lane that I didn't really get the best opportunity to do. But man, like this league, we about to see a whole new different league. Like this is the transitions just in phase of the league. Um, Last year should have showed it, and then this year solidifies it with Boston, with Denver and Boston. So this is truly the parity era, and with a lot of these young athletes come in the league, I think that's going to solidify that. As far as the NBA Finals goes, I think, man, I think this was one of the worst finals we saw in the past uh, decade. Boston just really outmatched Dallas. Um, Now I gotta talk about real quick. I gotta talk about Angela Reese. Man, 20 and 10, 25 and 16. Man, I don't know who won rookie of the year, but she making a case. She is second. She's second in rebounds behind. She's second in rebounds behind Angel Wilson. I knew she was gonna be good, but that that's a huge step. Like I think she might only need a year or maybe 2 years to fully develop into what she could become. Like honestly, like I'm very excited for this new not only the NBA but the WNBA, what we can see from not only from the players uh, that just got drafted, but players that's coming up like Juju Watkins and some of the players that's already in the league like AJ Wilson. So it's very exciting time for the NBA, whether we talking about the men's league or the women's league. Um, I heard that Caitlin Clark isn't going to be on the women's USA team, but I kind of feel like to me if to me that makes sense if Angela Reese not going to be on there as well, maybe like one of a rookie because those two are great. Like because those two are long as like some of the other rookies in there are great. This is a deep rookie class, so I feel like we need to at least have if you're gonna have a rookie, like I feel like this is the year where it should be at least two rookies going in on the WNBA team if that was the case. To whereas the NBA, like if there was any rookie that was going to go on the team, specifically last year, I would obviously point out Wemby because he's so much better than the other
Team.
than the other rookies. I'm gonna cover just briefly just a few more topics, and then it's going to be Rishi's turn. I'm gonna rank every NBA championship team over the last decade. Me, I feel like the Celtics, and I know people want to hate this. I feel like the Celtics didn't really have any competition. So I don't know how to rank them because they did not play anybody at their best. So I'm gonna put them. Honestly, they could go as high. They could go higher. They could go as high as 8
What
or
about
seven.
them?
But they don't have a true. To me, Tatum. I'm not. Tatum isn't on the level to me as the other guys that actually won. Tatum and Jalen Brown, whichever like, because some this year it seemed like Jalen Brown in the playoffs is better than Jason Tatum. So to me, they're not on the level, but the team itself is overly stacked. But we all know like if you have a good enough team and you got a dominant player like an all time great player or two all time great players, that that team will probably beat the other team. So to me, they don't really have an all time great player. Maybe the only maybe you can argue Tatum one day, but all the other teams were not only stacked, but they had all time great players. Number 9, I'll say the 2022 Warriors. Um, number 8, and this is a song that I was mentioning. Number 8, give me the 2019 Raptors. Um, Number 7, give me the Nuggets. I feel like that team was actually kind of dominant last year. Number 6, give me the Bucks. Them beating the Nets was crazy. Number 5, give me the Lakers, AD and LeBron, and I said. Number 4, give me the 2015 Warriors, and these last 3 teams, it's self-explanatory. 2016 Cavs, and then the 2 back-to-back Warriors teams. Then I'll briefly touch on 2 NFL topics, and then my man's Rishi is going to slide. I'm doing a quick run this time. 10, give me the 2015 Broncos. As far as top 10 NFL defenses ever, no fly zone, definitely up there. Number 9, give me the Seahawks. Legion of Boom, LOB, that's self-explanatory. But y'all be forgetting some of these 2000 defenses. Number 8, the '08 Steelers, man. Come on, man. With Troy Polamalu and James Harrison, stop playing with them. Number 7, the '86 Giants, that's self-explanatory. Number 6, the 1990 Giants, self-explanatory. They had Lawrence Taylor. Number 5, the 1972 Dolphins. That defense was a big reason why they went undefeated. Number 4, I want to put teams that actually won the Super Bowl in it. So I know y'all gonna mention teams that didn't win, but I wanted to pick teams that won. The '75 Steelers, and these last 3, because I know y'all gonna mention the '76 Steelers, but I wanted to mention the championship team that actually won. These last 3, put them in any order. It's personal preference. The number 3, the '02 Bucks. Number 2, the '85 Bears, and number 1, the 2000 Ravens. And I'm gonna
Miami Heat,
no,
though.
my top 5 offensive teams ever. I'm gonna give a few honorable mentions to that. 2022 Chiefs, the '84 49ers, and the 2020 Bucks. And but my number 5 is the '98 Broncos. Number 4 is the '94 49ers. That's self-explanatory. Number 3 is the '09 Saints. Number 2 is the '99 Rams because of how Showtime. Greatest show on turf. That's self-explanatory. Marshall Falk, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce. But number 1, honestly, I can't statistically prove it, but they were just this explosive. It didn't matter. It didn't matter how many it didn't matter how much they were down. They could have been down by they they could have been down by 28 points and still come back in a quarter. The the 2019 Chiefs. It's just, and I got to, maybe I'm a little bit biased because I got to visually see that team, visually see it. It didn't matter how badly they were getting destroyed. They could come back on anybody. And yeah, I say this because I don't know what this man about to say, but I guess we gonna briefly touch on his topic.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Thoughts on reproduction?
I mean, that's the circle of life. That's the circle of life. What's your thoughts? This is I call this the quick thoughts section.
I mean, reproduction, that's normal. You know why? Because in order to because reproduction is the reason why reproduction can be good is because number one, that's how humanity will not extinct. You know. I mean, the reason why we're still alive, humanity is still going, is because humans reproduce. But it's mainly the women. You know. Without women, we will not even exist. You know. And we need a man. You know, for the woman. You know. I mean, reproduction is good. You know why? Because it saves humanity. So we won't be extinct. You know, so humanity will keep on going, civilization. You know, and progressing in generations and generations.
What about you? This is quick thoughts, so be brief. You can
Alright.
actually be brief this time.
Okay. So like, it's good. It's life. You know, you do that thing. You make a baby. You know.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
But elaborate slightly, just like.
So like,
That's okay.
yeah.
What's your next topic?
Thoughts on Scarlett Johansson's new movie that's coming out?
Honestly, I gotta check. I gotta check what it is, cause it's a lot that we cover. So certain things I don't even see. I had to do research on it, but
Yeah.
I like. She played Black Widow, correct?
Yeah.
I like Black Widow. That's one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Bro. Okay, name one movie besides Marvel that she played in. Name one movie besides Marvel.
I can't right now.
Exactly. You only know her as Black Widow, bro.
Whatever, bro.
I know her as like, I know she played Lucy in like Lucy, you know, the movie.
Anyways,
What about you? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't know much about that movie, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pay attention to that. You know, I don't know much about them. I don't know.
Me personally, I didn't know jack crap about that
Oh
movie.
my, bro wants to cuss so bad. That's why I let him go last.
Yeah,
Don't cuss though.
I said jack crap.
What's your next topic?
Thoughts on 9/11? Screw this.
Dang, he's a menace.
My man society, bro.
I mean, man, that was unfortunate. Like that, all those lives got lost. Like,
True.
Yeah.
like, you know, but the country can learn from it to prevent that from happening again.
Exactly.
The only thing I want to say is that it's just sad, you know.
All right.
What's your next topic?
So, football versus European football. Yeah.
Man, like we gotta get better at the United States, man. The United States have to get better because I saw something that we lost. We lost. I think one of the high school teams lost to a Japan high school team.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was 40
To nil?
It was like 40 to 21 or something like that.
41 and 21.
40
How many goals did they score?
That's not goals. It's actual football.
Oh, you
Like
mean Hendig?
NFL
You mean
football.
Hendig? Okay, I got you.
Man, like we gotta get better. It's like we didn't got lazy on the court. Might as well, bro. So, what's your next topic?
Thoughts on cannibalism?
Man, that's
Yeah.
that's something you should never do.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Just that.
If you
That's
do-
some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
If
we
you
don't
do-
we don't
if you
approve
do
no
that-
Jeffrey Dahmers here.
If you do that, then you're psycho. That's what I'm gonna say. You're crazy. I feel like then you can't be, then you must be kept in an asylum, in my opinion. No, I'm gonna say this, but if you're really a cannibal, you should be kept in an asylum, or simple, get checked out and kept in an asylum, so you won't harm anyone. You know.
Alright.
And then I know asylums can be harsh, but guess what?
Yeah.
You know, in an asylum, they probably gonna put something around the person's mouth so they won't bite anyone.
Yeah. My
And
mouth guard.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's humane, but at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Yeah. All right. I'm
What's
skip.
your-
I'm gonna skip this question.
What's your next one?
New York versus Chicago. Specifically, what's what food got the best? You know, what's the best food?
Well, I haven't been
In-
to I haven't been to Chicago.
I've been to both.
I haven't been to Chicago. I heard that hot dogs are good. So by default, I have to say New York. Just
Yeah,
because
same, man. I've never
Chicago.
been to Chicago. I mean, I can't eat pork, but I mean, I used to eat pork back when I wasn't Muslim, you know, before I reverted, you know. But I'll be honest, it was good, you know. I mean, I can have hot dog, but I can't have the pork hot dog. The only hot dog I can have, it has to be beef, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my friend Rishi can't have beef because, you know, he's Hindu and stuff, but I mean, I can have it because I'm Muslim. But the only meats we're not allowed to eat in Islam are pork and then predators that eat other animals, you know. Anyways, off topic though.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your
I
next
forgot to
topic?
answer my own question though. But.
Oh, I forgot.
So like I say since I've been to both cities, I'm gonna say New York because Chicago got the worst deep. I don't like Chicago's deep dish pizza. Me personally, it's bad.
I mean, I like New York City food. You know why they have the food trucks? You know, and also they have many. I think they have many Middle Eastern restaurants. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I like halal food because you know, that's something I'm supposed to eat. You know, that's something that I normally have to eat. You know. Like I know, I think tomorrow we might go to Nas Halal. Me and you, Rishi. You know.
Yeah. Tonight?
No, I said tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think tomorrow. We shall see, bro. You know. But
All right.
anyways, off topic.
Off
Yeah.
topic,
What's your
okay.
next topic?
What's the worst city in America? What's the worst city in America, y'all?
Oh man.
I mean,
That's
it's
tough, bro. You really put me on the spot.
I mean,
Well, because I'm a sports guy, and I'm gonna say Pittsburgh, cause I already know if I say a different city, people in that city not gonna like that. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh. No, I'm in Boston. Pittsburgh or Boston. Cause I don't like the Steelers, and I don't like the Celtics.
Mhm.
So Pittsburgh or Boston. I'm keeping sports.
yeah, we have beef with them. You know.
Yeah.
But not in real
What
life
about
when it comes
you?
to violence.
I'm gonna say Zinc. Because
What's
it's the
that?
most racist town in, like,
Where's it located? In
Alabama?
Alabama?
Yeah. I
In
think.
the South? This means
Yeah.
South?
Yeah, South.
I mean, it depends. Yeah. I mean, there's racism everywhere, bro. I mean,
No, it's like the most racist town in America.
I
What
mean-
about? Oh,
For me, I don't know that much. I would say maybe like, okay, I don't. Hear me up, but I'll say NYC. You know why? Because I've been seeing so many videos of things going on. You know, like there's a bunch of.
No, New Yorkers are just crackheads,
I mean, that's
to
true.
be honest.
Yeah, New York. You know, notice how New York, notice how you can't even. Many people can't not ride a car there. You know why? They just take the bus. You know why? Because it's too crowded. You know.
Yeah.
And not just that. There's too many. You know, people. Have you seen this?
No
whole-
offense to the New Yorkers who are watching this, by the
Yeah,
way.
I mean, I like the only parts I like in New York are the suburb parts, and the parts that are good, are
Yeah.
safe, and are cleaner. That's the only parts I like in New York. But the parts that are dirty, no. It's same thing with other cities around the country, you know. Same with Baltimore. Same with any. I mean, any city can have filthy stuff. I mean, not all parts, but some parts could, you know.
what's your next topic?
Is Mexico safe?
Oh.
Almost nowhere safe.
I mean, it
But
depends, bro.
I'm not sure, but if I had to guess, I'll say no.
I mean, bro. So you think this? So you're saying that Mexico is not safe because due to the cartels? I mean, it is true. Some parts of Mexico is not safe. I mean, not all parts of Mexico is dangerous. It just depends the area where you go to,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
I mean, because you know, you just. I mean, personally, I would go there for experience. But me personally, I mean, like, if you want to go there for experience, at least take the risk. At least be better safe than sorry. for not getting shot by a cartel.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
or just simple, don't start problems with them or snitch on them. You know, just
Exactly.
like because we're not gonna be doing that 6ix9ine in Ghana crap. You know.
Yeah.
Because you know why? Because you're gonna put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't put yourself, and not only that, you're putting your family in danger once they
Yeah.
find out.
What's next? The next topic.
Thoughts on STDs?
Oh,
Oh man, wow.
AIDS.
Wow.
I mean, AIDS. That's.
Yo.
I mean, we should.
Oh.
Bro, this is something that's common sense, bro. It's bad STDs and AIDS. You know why? Because it can kill you. It can shorten your life. You know.
Yeah.
Make sure whoever you have in sexual relationship, make sure you know the person.
Exactly.
yeah,
Make sure you
exactly.
know the person for a long.
Make sure they don't got AIDS.
Oh
Exactly.
my, bro. Oh,
That's why I'm
that's
saying.
why I let you go there.
Oh.
But make sure they make sure you know the person very very well. You know the person for a minute.
Or
things
how
of
about
that
for a
nature.
year?
That's I'll say that.
Because because you need to know their personality well and know them well in person and have a close connection with them. You know.
That's true too. Make sure you actually know like what type of person they are, things of that nature.
Exactly.
Well, Rishi, what's your thoughts on it?
Just ask if you have any of those diseases before you do anything to that person.
If you do that, you might as well just
Wear a condom.
yeah, that or y'all both get tested if you're gonna go that far.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Just both get tested.
You know, people can easily just lie.
Exactly, bro. And then they give you the disease, and then somehow it's considered your fault. In reality, they tricked you. You know, I mean, no. If I was in that situation, they gave me disease. No, I'm suing them. You know, and not only that, I probably would file a lawsuit against them. You know, because number one, I don't want to spread it to other people. You know, because
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay clean. You know, live longer, and also, bro, I'm saving the sexual relationship for marriage. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm Muslim. You know.
All right. Yeah.
What's your next topic?
Thoughts on the American education system?
I think the system, to a degree, ain't really that good.
It's
And I
it's
think
outdated,
COVID-
bro. It's actually outdated.
I think COVID made it. I think the COVID made
Yeah,
the system.
I
Yeah,
agree.
It's
COVID
like-
did make it worse. I mean, it used to be good when we were younger and stuff. You
Yeah.
notice that? But now, ever since they came back, I noticed that they started pushing some ideologies in the school. Like now they have the wokeness, you know, whatever, and they have like stuff that don't even make sense to me. Like I never learned those stuff back when I was young, because the only stuff we focused on was math, English, reading, science, and other basic stuff we need in school. Not just some pronouns bullcrap or some other stuff, whatever. I mean, like, it shouldn't be pushed on kids, you know? Kids should be focused on learning their math or learning the basic stuff.
And honestly, I think to a degree, our attention spans, and this is probably a COVID thing. Our attention spans are a lot lower than they used to be. Like we have, like, honestly, we can't. I feel like COVID is also because this is bringing this back full circle. I feel like COVID is also affecting how we.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's another thing. COVID is affecting how we. What's your name? Yeah, how much attention we spend on something.
Yeah, basically.
What's your next topic?
I'm gonna end on one more question. All right. Thoughts on me, bro. Thoughts on Rishi. Bro.
Rishi
The Rizzler?
is a wild man, but
He's the villain, bro.
Yes, he's the villain, but
And look, he has the jaw of a villain, bro. He has the jaw of the villain.
bro brings a lot of wild topics.
Thanks, bro.
He makes people think
Deep.
think deep on an analytical level. Are you sure? Because it'll seem like we got a couple more minutes. If you,
I mean,
if you
it's
wanna
because we
give
have to
a
get-
few-
We gotta go.
We gotta get going soon
Yeah.
in Rishi, bro, you know?
Okay.
Anyway, subscribe, yo. Like
Like the video.
Yeah, like the video.
And follow us on Insta, you know?
Follow us on Insta, TikTok, do whatever. Yeah.
And also keep sharing to the world and spread the word so we can all grow as a community, as a family.
Yeah, and remember, you guys are the reasons why we're here. All right.
Alright.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, anyways, what do you want to say, Chupante?
All I want to say is we a new big
3.
Yeah, boy, and I made this. All right, it's all me. You know.
Cat, bro's a
Yeah, bro.
troll.
Anyways, see you guys next time.
No, the script was all me, by the way.
Anyways,
so, yeah.
Whatever.
See you guys next time.
See you
Peace
guys
out.
next time.
Peace
yeah.
out, bro. I mean, peace out, y'all.
Yes, peace out. Okay.